Hey witches, mystics, manifestors, or people who just like tarot. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's tarot reading, we're looking into what you're manifesting, transforming, and what energy of abundance you're bringing into your life with this Lion's Gate portal. So if you don't know what that is, when it's Leo season, there always is the Lion's Gate portal. So this is the result of the alignment of the Sun in Leo and Sirius the star. So this alignment brings in this opening of energy to bring in more abundance and transformation. So if that sounds interesting to you, for group number 1 here, we have Rose Quartz. For group number 2, we have Carnelian. And for group number 3, we have Moss Agate. So take your time and pause the video to choose what card and crystal is calling out to you the most. And when you're ready, head to the description or comment section to click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. I hope you guys enjoy this reading and thank you for watching. Hey group number 1, welcome to your reading. So you chose these pink cards and Rose Quartz. And before I read your messages here, to start off with the Sun card I wanted for the selection, everyone is going to be affected by the energy of Leo. So you guys are going to be benefited by showcasing your talents, showing off, not making yourself smaller, being seen in some way. So the more brave and courageous you are, the more you're doing things like how Leo would, the more you're going to benefit during this time. I also see here with the 8 of Wands and Justice, this is something that's been a long time coming to you finally. So you're getting quick results. If you take action on something, soon after there will be a result. It won't take months and months. You'll hear news back or see progress within a few days or a few weeks. So what you're manifesting, this Lion's Gate portal, is quicker results, quicker manifestations, things coming to you quicker overall. And with Justice too, I think there's a balance returning into your life. So if you've been waiting on something that has to do with documentation, the legal system, something could be ruled in your favor, like quickly hearing back from a lawyer about something you want to work out for you, right? You're going to hear about that and then it will be a favorable result. Like whatever you've been working on or doing specifically with anything that has to do with the legal system, I see this turning out very positive for you. Justice can also just talk about karmatic cycles or karma. So if someone has been giving you a hard time as well, one of the things you're manifesting is for people who have wronged you to receive their karma of their actions. So whatever has been done to you will be done onto others. If they haven't learned their lesson, they're going to be receiving that back. And it's funny because I see this in my own life. So someone in my own life hasn't been treating me fairly or hasn't treated me fairly. And now I see this person dealing with someone else who's doing all the same things back to them. So this person is receiving their karma for what they did to me through somebody else by dealing with the same situation. So isn't that funny? So you guys could see something like that happening in your own life. I also feel like you're going to manifest something here that allows you to rest. So maybe it's related to this positive news regarding to something with documents, paperwork. Something here is happening quickly so you can finally rest and recover. You know things are going to be fine, so it's like now it's like, okay, I can sit back and calm my nervous system so I'm not going crazy. I can just appreciate what's happening right now. So I also feel like you guys are going to be more grateful for everything you're bringing into your life. You're going to be very grateful for how you can create with the Ace of Wands. You're casting a spell and creating more in your life. And whatever it is you're creating, it's allowing you stability and comfort. Stability and comfort and recognition. And I also love to see here the Three of Pentacles and the Fool. You're able to move someplace else or start a new journey because of the progress you're making during this Lion's Gate, or the energy you're bringing in during this time. It's going to allow you to start something new, create something new. Maybe you need to do this so you can move forward in life, so you won't be stuck anymore. And there's a lot of forward progress with the Ace of Wands, the Fool, the Eight of Wands, and then the Three of Pentacles. All these cards together very strongly indicate forward movement, removing yourself from a stuck situation. But I do think there could be a third party here because of the Three of Pentacles and Justice. This indicates to me someone giving you something that allows you to move forward, someone helping you with paperwork or documents. This could even be like an interview. You have to get an offer, right, to get a job. It's something like that that's allowing you to finally bust the door down and walk through into your next opportunity. So I'm going to put down some more cards and see what else is going to come through for you guys. Okay, with these cards here, we have spiritual blessings, embrace spiritual insights and intuitive abilities, for these are gifts that will help you on your journey. Transcendence, expand your consciousness beyond the physical realm and experience a profound connection with the divine. And then we have solar eclipse and Libra. So I do see here with spiritual blessings and transcendence, I feel like you guys are having a lot of developments. So it's like having your light bulb moment, right? Like you ever see like cartoons or comics when a character has a really smart idea, they have the little light bulb appear above their head, a breakthrough, good ideas. I also think this could be happening because of these quick developments, things working out for you faster. This is allowing you to have more mental clarity, and it's letting you make better decisions because you're being less stressed. And with that Four of Swords previously, it's like your rested mind is allowing you to make better decisions because you're not rushing into things. Even if things are working out quicker for you, you don't feel like a scarcity, right? So you're moving out of a scarcity mindset and you're moving into the mindset of, okay, I have options. Okay, things are working out for me quicker, so I don't have to worry as much. Because if this falls through, I can quickly get something else, or I can quickly do something else. There's options for me, or there's ways for me to still be successful or still move forward. So I feel like you're approaching things in a much more smart way, and you're having the mindset that's making you way more successful, way more stress-free as well. So that's really funny. It's like you might be thinking, why did I not think of this before? Or why did I not feel this way or act this way before? And this is all happening because of your ability to look at what's happening to you and change your perspective. You're evaluating the way you act towards things and making it better. Instead of giving up or being depressed, you're really putting in the work so you can be more successful, like self-improvement. So you guys should be happy with that because that takes a lot of effort and it's definitely paying off for you. I also think with transcendence and spiritual blessings here, I feel like you guys are going to be more spiritually in tuned. Some of you guys might have done some sort of ritual or spell work for this Lion's Gate portal specifically. So maybe whatever you specifically worked on manifesting during that ritual, during that spell, your affirmations, maybe that's what's going to have quick development. And that would make sense, manifesting quick development with your current goals, your dreams, your aspirations. I also see here with the solar eclipse, it says shocking event, fast changes, new chapter. So whatever is quickly developing as well can open you up to a whole new different experience than you thought. So if this is something that is allowing you to move someplace else, your life could change because of your environment will be something completely different than how you're used to. So for instance, like if you're used to living someplace where there might not be a lot of stores or there's not a lot of things to do, and then suddenly you have the ability to move someplace else, and then that place has a lot of options. Maybe it has more stores, maybe it has more job opportunities. There's something here where it's like you're moving mentally or physically, or both mentally and physically, to have more abundance, having more success. A change of environment or a change of your mindset is allowing these things to quickly start adding up into your life. And I love to see Libra too, because Libra is all about balance, and that's something I keep picking up in your reading, especially with justice. That scale here, see the scale and the scale. So things are definitely relaxing for you. Like you're feeling more comfortable. You're going to be feeling more safe because of the developments during this time. I also think you're going to be seeing more beauty because Libra has some Venus energy, and Libra is all about beauty, right? So you're seeing things beautifully, not just like in physical appearance, right? But you're experiencing life, like the joys of life more. You're seeing beauty in many different things. You're seeing the beauty in your journey. You're appreciating how far you have come. Maybe previously you haven't been as kind to yourself. So I think another thing you're developing is the ability to see your own beauty, your own skills, your own talents. You're seeing the beauty in everything you do, whether it has been successful, whether it has failed, and you're taking everything you have learned and applying it in a way that's going to make you much more happy, much more successful with this Lionsgate energy. So that was your reading, group number 1. It was definitely a beautiful one, just like what I'm picking up with the Libra. Let me know what part of the reading resonated with you. If you liked the reading, consider liking the video, subscribing. I always appreciate that. Let me know what video you want to see next. I always like to read the comments. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, group number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose Carnelian, and before I discuss the other cards here, with the Sun, because of this Lionsgate, everyone is going to be benefiting from Leo energy, right? So Leo is someone who's going to show up, positive, negative. They're going to display their talents, their abilities, and be very brave and keep pushing forward, loving the attention, right? So you guys are going to benefit when you act like Leo, when you display those traits. So that's something I just want to say to every pile. That's going to help you out a lot. And with the first card here, Knight of Pentacles, it's funny because the Knight of Pentacles displays traits of being loyal, persistent, and it kind of reminds me of Leo as well with those traits. And then I got to thinking, and then I also thought of the Wizard of Oz, the Cowardly Lion, right? So you guys are going to be experiencing that there's a trait you think you're lacking or you think you don't have, but you really had it all along, and it might be something you're very gifted in. So like how the Cowardly Lion was fearful, they thought they were not brave, they were not courageous. It turns out in the end they really were all the time, because they learned to face their fears. They learned to turn that around. So you guys are doing something like that. You're becoming more brave and more courageous, and potentially just recognizing you had that all along. So I feel like there's something here too where it's like you're going to be given more responsibility, but this responsibility is going to bring blessings into your life. So please do not be scared. For instance, you have a lot of pentacles. So you're definitely going to be leveling up with your financial opportunities, your job, your business, Something here is going to be very successful and coming quick to you. But with the success of money and abundance here, that could mean having to take on more work. So for instance, some of you guys could even be promoted to a manager position or being a supervisor. Or maybe you have to work longer hours at your business because quickly things start picking up and it's a lot to handle. Or maybe you have to hire someone to help you out, so you become a boss in some way to someone else. But this is definitely a blessing, but it's a blessing that requires you to show how you're like Leo with the bravery and the courage. But you're definitely going to do so. And it's funny too, because with Lionsgate, it's 88, that number, and it reminds me of infinity, unlimited potential. And we have 2 8s here, 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups. So you're also learning during this time how to maneuver what is important, what's a priority for you, and with the 8 of Cups, what is something that you might have to leave behind and walk away from, okay? So because you're able to prioritize things now that actually matter, that will actually push you towards success and more abundance, it's just giving you more and more. You're not wasting your time with things that are dead ends, that you're sensing are going to nowhere. I also think part of this bravery and courage is the ability to say no to things that are just drains on your time, and you're prioritizing what you want. And that takes a lot of bravery and courage to do so. I feel like you're walking away and leaving behind things that don't seem to be working for you. There's also potentially a leap of faith you're going to be taking during this time, because the 8 of Cups indicates to me walking away from something that's not working. So you quickly could have something develop that's allowing you to walk away from a negative financial situation to a financial situation where you're having stability with the 4 of Pentacles, luxury with the 9 of Pentacles. Having that support to walk away and know, hey, with the 5 of Swords, I'm not going to get played here. That's not working out for me. Where am I going to go to be rewarded? That new place, that next opportunity. Even if you have to make that opportunity yourself, you're learning how to do so, okay? So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and see what else is coming through. Okay, so we have deep mysteries. Trust that even if you don't understand the reasons for this challenge, believe it is guiding you towards divine growth and evolution. So shall it be. Serenity. Surrender to the gentle rhythm of your soul, connect with the essence of all things, and bask in the beauty of the universe. 6th house and North Node. So yeah, what I'm seeing here is if there is something that you have to walk away from, and then this in turn will make it so you have to have more responsibilities that eventually give you more abundance, more blessings, right? This could be happening here with deep mysteries to push you towards your life purpose, or what you're meant to do next, or meant to do in this lifetime, depending on your situation. So whatever is happening now is for your benefit. Whatever is happening now that seems like a challenge, that seems like I don't have the courage to face this, like you really do, and it's going to work out for you. Like how the cowardly lion recognized how they weren't really cowardly, they're more brave than they thought. You guys are stepping into this, taking on this challenge and making it your own, becoming a leader. There's something here too, whatever you're doing that's changing things, or this external force that's changing things for you, making you decide that that's the best course of action. With the 6th house here, that is talking about changes to your daily routine, your health. This could even be helping yourself, helping other people. But I do see a shift in your daily routine, the shift of your work you're doing. So some of you guys might be having these changes, so you're being pushed to something better, something greater. But it's going to be a little bit of a challenge at first. But with this challenge comes great reward. It's also possible this change of your financial situation, gaining more responsibility. This could be happening because of work-related stress, financial-related stress. These changes are going to make it so that becomes less burdensome. So something I think about is, let's say someone works a corporate job, right? Some people can make a lot of money being managers, like a marketing manager, whatever, right? The problem with that, though, is that some of those jobs can be really, really stressful. So even if you're making a lot of money, you might be working many, many hours, so you don't really get to enjoy the money you're making. And then you even could have health issues related to how much you're working. You're working so much, right? So you guys could have something like that where your health will start improving because of changes in a work situation, or the responsibilities are giving you more rewards. If you have to walk away from something, it will be a challenge to build it up at first, but once it does, you're going to have more money and more of the ability to not be stressed from work. So I hope that makes sense. I'm picking up a couple of different possible scenarios, but either way, it's a challenge that you'll overcome. You'll step into your own power and gain more abundance for yourself, allowing your health to improve. I also feel like, too, once this is said and done, once this is finished and processed with serenity, it's kind of like finding peace with the way things have worked out. So sometimes when we're going through something or we're facing something, it's scary and we think, like, how are we going to overcome this, right? And I feel like you guys are having that, are soon to have that. But once you make it through, you're going to realize, okay, all of this was for my own benefit. This is the best possible outcome. What's meant for me has come to me. And you don't have to fight anymore. And it's leading you to fulfilling what you're meant to do in this lifetime with the North Node, feeling more fulfilled in your life purpose. So what you're doing next as well is going to be more fulfilling to you, not only financially, but just like your daily routine here with the 6th house, it's going to feel more in tune to what you like, what you resonate with. So then it will make work and finance easier for you because you're already going to be doing things that you actually like or make more sense to you on a soul level or a deeper level to you subconsciously. It just makes sense. It just clicks. So that was your reading, group number 2. Definitely a cool reading. Let me know what part of the reading resonated with you. If you like this reading, consider liking the video and subscribing. I always appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, group number 3, welcome to your reading. So you chose Moss Agate, and before I get into these cards here, I just want to mention, with your selection card, the Sun, everyone will be affected by Leo energy. So during this time period, it will be best to kind of act like how Leo would. Leo loves the spotlight, the attention, whether it's positive, negative. Leo will put themselves out there and stand out, being brave, being courageous in some way. So acting that way will benefit you during this time. I also see here as well, with the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, you guys are manifesting happier times, more positive energy. So this is manifesting a space for yourself where you feel like you can be happy, you can feel comfortable, you feel like you're having things in your life work out and, you're seeing some progress. And of course, why would you not be joyful or happy with that coming into your life? I think it's possible you could achieve progress or success with a goal you've been working on for some time related to your emotions. So this is something you've been emotionally invested in, that you've been working really hard at, putting a lot of hours into. There is going to be a success for you that is emotionally satisfying. With the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups, I also see you guys having a change in the way you're approaching things. So during this time period as well, I feel like you're overcoming negative feelings, a negative mindset, or even negative circumstances. So you might have been experiencing recently some sort of loss or failure. But instead of letting this overtake you, overcome you, you're moving into this Six of Cups and Ten of Cups energy because you're learning from your failures. You're learning from things not working out. So everything you have went through is leading up to this success because you're learning how to turn those negative feelings, that negative circumstance, into something to push you further towards your ambitions. You're achieving more because you know how to do better this time or the next time. These failures have informed you. They have taught you what to do and what not to do. It's also possible with the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from something that made you feel sad, made you feel upset, and you're realizing, hey, maybe what didn't work out for me was so I could have this great achievement now. I wasn't meant to succeed. I wasn't meant to succeed with the previous situation. Because if you did, you'd miss this Six of Cups, Ten of Cups opportunity that you're succeeding with, that's emotionally satisfying you and carrying you further than you were previously. I also feel a sense of self-accomplishment here and recognition in some way, achieving something, because the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles talks about making some solid progress on your personal goals. It also talks about being recognized in some way. So you guys could have a lot of people be drawn to you during this Lionsgate period. People could be paying more attention to you. Maybe your energy's changing and shifting because of this, more positivity. People are possibly talking to you more, reaching out to you more because they also want to be in that similar energy. You guys are becoming a more confident and strong person with the Queen of Pentacles, and you're becoming the Queen of Pentacles because you're now mastering how to make your failures into your successes, how to make those negative times into positive times, and you're now ready for your next chapter of life to enjoy things and experience comforts and appreciate yourself and your abilities. So I'm going to shuffle some cards and see what else comes out. Okay, with these cards here, we have spiritual growth, achieve spiritual liberation, and transcend societal norms by breaking away from generational indoctrination, life cycles, and the cyclical nature of life. Each ending is a new beginning, and each beginning is a chance for growth and transformation, along with Saturn return and Scorpio. So you guys do have some intense energy, but I feel like this is intense in a way where it's transforming challenges into something good. Like I said, failures into successes. Definitely a theme for you during this time. I think you guys are going to grow a lot mentally, spiritually, the way you think about things. You're really going to be changing the way overall your identity, the way you're thinking about approaching things. It's all transforming. So I feel like you're moving from one cycle of life into the next. I do think this next cycle is going to be positive, but even if it's positive, you might have to clean up some things, evaluate some things. And with Saturn return, a Saturn return in astrology is basically a time period, I think it's around 27 to 30 years. It takes for Saturn to return to where it was when you were born. So a Saturn return can be the time where people feel like they're finally becoming an adult, or you could just be maturing more, reflecting more on your life. And I feel like this is different for everyone. It seems like some people have a really tough Saturn return, but then other people transform in really good ways or really positive ways that help them. So the way I would say this is that Saturn is the planet of lessons and karma, right? So the way you're acting is going to be returned to you. So if you've been in a life situation that doesn't suit you at all, I feel like that time period, or it could just be the energy regardless of your age, the Saturn return energy is talking about reflecting on the way you're living and finally living a way that might be more in tune for you. So for some of you, that's going to be increasing your success with things. But for others of you, this will be a time where you could be shifting jobs, changing where you live, changing your social network, like being friends with completely different people, or maybe leaving friends behind completely. If you've been alone, you might suddenly be very popular and have a lot of people around you. It's going to be different depending on your situation, but what happens accordingly is what you need to learn next. So if you're on the right path, it's going to help push that further. And if you're on the wrong path, it's going to redirect you. So this is definitely something that can be challenging, and it will be describing the energy you're working through or processing during this Lionsgate time period. What you're doing here can help with this Saturn return energy, like processing it, dealing with it, leading to something really good for you. And even with this life cycles card, yeah, it's talking about you're moving into this next cycle and it's improving things for you because you're going to know what's working and then what has to go, what needs to leave your life. And Scorpio as well. Scorpio is all about revealing dark things, mysterious things, things that are hidden. So you could be getting rid of a lot of emotional baggage that's been weighing you down during this time. Like earlier, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, finally feeling happy and enjoying things, moving away from darkness. I think the Saturn return energy is gonna catapult you further. So just be prepared for that, because it can be intense even if it leads to something positive. I feel like for you guys, you're going to be getting rid of things that aren't working, and whatever you're leaving behind, it might be difficult at first, but as you're leaving this behind, you're going to be feeling a lot happier. You're going to be moving more towards being in alignment with your life purpose. I also feel spiritually, one thing else I want to say is I feel like you could be more in tune during this time. So what you're intuitively called to do is also leading you to the right path. Trusting yourself with the Queen of Pentacles, also like having that confidence to believe in what you're thinking, what you're doing, that sense of maturity, that strengthening of your identity, becoming more so who you truly are with your Saturn return, or just being in that energy. If you're not, with that age range, that's okay. You're embodying all those ideals, though, to become a better, stronger version of yourself, aided by the Lionsgate portal. So I hope this reading has made sense to you guys, because this one was a little different with the messages that came through, but definitely a cool reading regardless. Let me know what part of the reading resonated with you. If you liked the reading, consider liking the video, subscribing. I always appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.